Hi students. So today I am discussing some of the few JEE questions along with the solution. So here is our first question, that is, let vector A, vector B and vector C be the three unit vectors such that the sum of three vectors is equal to 0 vector, and if sum of the dot product of each vector, that is vector A dot vector B plus vector B dot vector C plus vector C dot vector A is equal to lambda, and sum of the cross product of each vector, that is vector A cross vector B plus vector B cross vector C plus vector C cross vector A is equal to vector D. Then the ordered pair lambda comma vector D is equal to, so we need to find this ordered pair. That means we need to find what is the value of this lambda and vector D. So this is the agenda or the question which we need to solve here, and they have given us 4 multiple choices. Among 4 we need to choose one. So how we are going to start this question? So they have given sum of the three vector is equal to 0. So let us start with what and all they have given thing. So this is equal to 0 vector. Suppose if I take the square on both the side, means that is nothing but 0 vector square. So this is nothing but magnitude of vector A plus magnitude of vector B plus magnitude of vector C plus 2 times vector A dot vector B plus vector B dot vector C plus vector C dot vector A. I hope you peoples all know this identity. I am used that identity right now. Now, since they have said that all the three vectors are unit vector, the magnitude of each vector is equal to 1. So 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square, it becomes what? 3. So 1 square is 1. So 3 plus 2 times this vector A. I call this one as lambda itself directly. So 2 times lambda is equal to 0. So what happens now? This one 2 times lambda. If I need to get what is the value of lambda, so that is nothing but minus 3 by 2. So you got the value of lambda. So automatically our option C and option D are cancelled. So now the option is either our option A or option B. So I need to get what is the value of our vector D right now. So again I am using the given concept itself, that is vector A plus vector B plus vector C is equal to 0 vector. So suppose that is nothing but, if I take C to the RHS, it is nothing but vector A plus vector B is equal to minus vector C. So I am substituting this one in this given concept, that is vector D is equal to, they have given vector A cross vector B plus vector B cross vector C plus vector C cross vector A. So I am using this one. So vector A plus vector B is equal to minus C, means minus vector C means it is nothing but if I bring minus to the LHS, means minus vector A minus vector B is equal to vector C. So substitute this one in this equation. So what we are going to get, vector A cross vector B as it is, vector B cross, in place of vector C we are having minus vector A minus vector B, plus again in the place of vector C we are having minus vector A minus vector B and cross vector A. So now I am solving that one, that is vector A cross vector B plus that is nothing but minus vector B cross vector A. So B cross B, we know that B cross B, it is equal to vector 0. So I am not writing it, vector B cross minus, if I take minus outside means vector B cross B. Suppose if I write means like this, vector B cross vector B, which is equal to 0. So similarly here minus, if I taken outside means vector A cross vector A, again here plus minus vector B cross vector A, which is equal to our vector D. So we know that that is vector A cross vector B is equal to minus vector B cross vector A, because cross product is not a commutative. So here minus B cross A, I can replace it by what? I can replace it by plus vector A cross vector B. This one is equal to 0. Again this one is equal to 0. Again here minus vector B cross vector A, I can replace it by vector A cross vector B. What is this one? This is nothing but 3 times vector A cross vector B. This is nothing but our vector d. So we got the value of lambda as well as vector d. Lambda is minus 3 by 2 and vector d is 3 times vector a cross vector b. So that is minus 3 by 2 comma 3 times vector a cross vector b. So which is that option? Option A. So to the first question, our option A is the correct answer. So this is how we are going to deal with it. Suppose if you have taken some other value, that is if you take my vector a minus vector b, means here you can check it, but it is not going to come. We are going to get either vector b cross vector c in the cyclic form used to get. So this will be not at all the answer. You can check it or cross verify by yourself. So this is the answer to the first question. So our next question, that is, if the sum of the first 40 terms of the series is they have given. So the series is this one is 102m. So sum of the 40 terms of this series is equal to 102m, and we need to find what is the value of this m, and they have given the options, that is a 20, b 5, c 10 and d 25. So we need to find what is the value of this m. So clearly this question is upon the sum of the series. So the main question or the main thing which you need to think here is which sum of the series, whether the sum of the series is whether arithmetic progression series, sequence, or it is a geometric sequence, because you need to apply the sum of the series formula. So sum of the series formula for AP is different, GP is different. So the first agenda is whether this series is in the AP or GP. This is the thing which you need to calculate. So clearly you can see here 3 plus 4, 4 plus 8. So clearly it is not either in the AP, because we are not having a common difference. Because here if you take difference means it is 1, here if you take difference means it is 4. So it is not at all an AP. GP means no, the ratio, common ratio is also not same. Here it is 4 by 3, here it is 8 by 4, means it is 2. So it is neither AP nor GP. So then how we are going to solve this one? So they have said we are having the series 3 plus 4 plus 8 plus 9 plus 13 plus 14 plus 18 plus 19 plus so on up to 40 terms. They have said there are totally 40 terms in this series. So now I am splitting this series. How I am splitting means I am taking 3, 8, 13, 18, 1. Since it is a sum, how I am writing means 3 plus 8. I can reshuffle, right, since it is a sum of the numbers. So 3 plus 8 plus 13 plus 18 plus so on up to 20 terms, because I am taking alternate terms, so it will be remains up to 20 terms. So after that remaining 20 terms are 4, 9, 14, 19. That is 4 plus 9 plus 14 plus 19 plus so on up to remaining 20 terms. So clearly now this 20 terms gives us 40 terms. Now you can observe here clearly 3, 8, 13 means the difference. What is the difference here? Our common difference, it is 5. Again, what is the difference here? Here also again our common difference, it is 5. So we are having a common difference. So the series, it is the sequence is an arithmetic progression. So we can use the sum of the series of an AP. So what is the formula you are using here? Sn is equal to n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So clearly you know what is the common difference here. What is a? So up in this series a is 3, in this series a is 4, and n, what is the value of n? In both the series also value of n is 20, because we are having up to 20 terms. So you need to apply this formula to both this series as well as this series. So what happens? Sn, that is nothing but sum of this whole series. They have given the value of that Sn, that is 102m. Let us use that Sn value later. So what is n? N is 20, 20 by 2, 2 into 3. Our a is 3 here. So 10 minus 1, sorry, not 10, 20 minus 1, it is 19 into 5. So this is for first 20 terms plus the next 20 terms. Again 20 by 2, because we are having 20 terms. 2 into a is 4 here, plus n minus 1, 20 minus 1, it is 19 into 5. So upon solving this equation, we are going to get what? This is 101, and this one solving, upon solving, we are going to get 103. So 101 plus 103, it is nothing but 204. Means I have taken 10 common outside. If I take 10 common, means at that time 101 plus 103, so it is totally 2040. So you got the sum here, that is Sn. But what they have said here, Sn is equal to 102m. So that means what? This Sn or this value is equal to 102m. Now what is the value of m? It is nothing but 2040 divided by 102, which is nothing but 20. So clearly our answer is 20 without any hesitation. So the main agenda or the thinking is how you are going to split it. Another way, this is one method, you can solve this problem. Another method or the another way you can solve is, the series is this one, right? So now go on adding the two consecutive terms. So 3 plus 4, it is 7, 8 plus 9, it is 17, 13 plus 14, it is 27, and this value, it is 37, so on. So totally how many terms we are going to get? Since we are grouping two terms, means obviously at the end we are going to get 20 terms. Again here, this series or the sequence, it is in the arithmetic progression, so we are using the same formula. Here the value of our D, it is 10, and value of A is 7. Again the value of N is 20 here. Use this formula. Here we used this formula to both the series, but here we can use that formula to only for this series once only. So you can get the value. Either you can use this method or this method. At the end you are going to get value of Sn as equal to same 2040 itself, that is equated to 102m. Then you are going to get the value of m is equal to 20 here. So this is the another method to solve the same question. So the main thing is either how we are grouping this elements in the series. So this is the thing which you need to remember. So this is the main step. Remaining all are thing which we have already know if we know the formula. So this is the step which you need to remember. So this is regarding the second question.